welcome, Tickle Me Elmo. Welcome back to some yeehaw, I guess. Welcome back, you guys, to another episode of Exploring the Madness. Can I maybe get this wire out of the way? Maybe, maybe not. I guess we'll find out. Hey, you guys, welcome back to another episode of Exploring the Madness. So the lighting is changed, or has changed, and I can't wait to show you guys the crazy stuff that I've been working on. Oh my! Whenever I get my hair cut, whenever I try to look sexy and stylish, I always feel really good and wonderful. And I gotta say, so far it's been a good couple days. Saturday, Sunday, Monday. Today's Monday, so Monday night. Today's Monday, right? I think. Yeah, because so this is I think this is my second day off. I believe I can just look. I don't know why I'm trying to look on my phone when I can just. Okay, so Monday night. So today would be a normal day off for me, but it's still the start of my vacation. So, and hopefully, like my boss said, hopefully my mind will be back and right and ready for the wondrous work. So let's talk about. I've been talking about now. As you guys know, I work at Ingles Markets. As you guys can see, the long sleeve shirt. So it's getting cooler outside, but I have to say, I've said this before. My store is getting a major reset this October. We have floor wax, clean the floors, big floor wax. We have inventory. If you guys don't know what inventory is, if you guys have any questions, let me know. I will try my best to answer them. If you guys have any questions about the grocery store business, if you guys think just curious, if you guys want to know more, and if you guys like me talking about this topic, so there's lots going on in terms of, we have holiday stuff. We got Halloween, we got uh, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and we got New Year's. And it's all coming right around the corner, but that's not the main focus of this video. That's just the next couple months, in terms of work wise for me. Of course, me working in a grocery store now. If you guys don't know, more specifically, I work at night. Now, if you guys don't know, that's one reason why I can't always keep up with videos, and I always can't enjoy myself because, in all honesty, I like giving my opinion. I like sharing what I like to do with you guys, and to be honest with you guys, yeah, work kind of takes away with that, and this is like my hobby, just like fans are, and all that other stuff. So, but yes, I work at night. I stock the shelves. I don't necessarily unload the truck. We got Patrick for that. But again, I stock the shelves. I break down the pallets. Make the store look nice and pretty. Clean up the back room, organize back stock. So there's a lot that goes into it. And if you guys want more of a grave detail, again, I will tell you guys. But let me talk about my store. Let me talk about Ingles Markets. I have been into a couple other Ingles stores. I've also been into Publix. Now as we flip over, we're going to be talking about Ingles and Publix. First, um, let me talk about Ingles as a whole. Now, if anybody that knows me personally, you know, act physically, sees me, and knows me, I apologize if this offends you, but I have to say, I love my job. I like my job, and I know that I make mistakes. But a lot of my managers, a lot of the people at my store can be assholes sometimes. Now, that's a lot of people in general. Now, I have to say that you have mean and disrespectful people everywhere. Yes, I understand that. But as a whole, um, you know, and for the Ingles I work at, there's two that are in my area. But the one I work at, we have Publix, we have Kroger, we have Walmart. But again, we have Food City, we have there's another one. Oh, it slipped my mind. But my main focus is, I mean, we as our store, we try to keep a very clean and positive, we try. We say we try to keep a positive outlook on things. But again, the customer service is everything. Now, yes, in my opinion, is the customer always right? No, because people are not always perfect, and we're not going to get everything right. I'm just going to be honest with you. I'm going to be blunt with you guys, okay? This is my channel, and if you guys don't like what you hear, then I apologize. Then why are you watching? But if you guys are interested in my opinion, and that's one thing, is customer service. Now, in reality, I think that I would be a great customer service manager. I do. I think I would. Now, again, knowing how I am, I've been working on my outbursts. I've been working on being loud. I've been working on maturing, as you could say. But again, this really isn't my main focus. But just a little bit about my store and the people that work at my store. There are some managers that are just complete assholes and just disrespectful. I mean, again, people make mistakes. It's an easy job. I don't care. That does not matter. The whole point is if you're disrespectful and rude to people, then they're not going to stay. For example, if you hire a couple new hires and you're disrespectful to them the first couple of days, they're not going to want to stay. You know what I'm saying? Now, that's happened a lot. Now, you wonder why, again, you wonder why you can't keep people, okay? That's why you can't keep people, is the disrespect and just the rudeness. It's not right. So that's what I have to deal with at my store. Now, again, we try to keep clean and organized. And, my store is a nice looking store. But I have to say, now the Publix that. Now, my older sister, works in the Super Kroger. But my point I have been into the Publix in my town many, many times. And I have to say to you all that work in that Publix now, y'all will never see this, but I have to say that the Publix in my town is fantastic. It's a beautiful looking store. I mean, again, where you're located, but again, when you walk in, it's nice, it's clean, it's organized. I mean, the shelves, like the candy racks, they have their own little, plastic, um, uh, housings on the shelf to keep all your candy bags and stuff, like that, all nice and flat and organized and faced up. And I have to say this out loud, and I want to say this on camera, and I want to say this live to the world, that that Publix is fantastic, and they do a wonderful job keeping that building intact. And as we get further, I want to talk about my experience that I had. Again, every time I go in that building, I have a fantastic experience. It is a clean store, it's beautiful, it's nice looking, and it blows me away every time I go in there. Now, with that said, I mean, I go in there every once in a while, once in a blue moon, and I don't know where anything is, but it's fantastic and just amazing of how immaculate that store is inside, and just how nice and clean and beautiful it looks. It looks really well kept, and I gotta say, the managers, to you all, I mean, again, may someone from the Publix, um, hear me. That store is wonderful. And now I gotta say, let's go back to Ingles. Let's go back to my store specifically, because I mean, my store is what I work at. I know it by heart. I know how it works. Now, I gotta say, let's talk about the food, okay? Now, the food selection is pretty much the same thing weekly, but it's the same thing all the time. Now, I don't know exactly how Publix works, but hear me out. Now, again, we have basically the same foods, okay? Like, for example, Boar's Head is a company that brings us all of our meats and cheeses. and pre-made sandwiches, and furthermore, and all that good stuff. Now, with that said, a lot of the sandwiches in the deli, in the Ingles deli, are also made, by the staff. So, gotta put that in thought. So you have all your pre-made sandwiches. Your hot dogs. If you want a hot dog, if you want a sandwich, if you want a wrap, there's lots of different options. There's chicken salad. There's tuna salad. There's egg salad. There's a couple different desserts. Custard. I think there's some banana pudding. So there's lots of option in terms of my store's deli. Again, Ingles. Just to let you guys know the store that I'm talking about. Again, I'm trying to work on context as well to let what am I talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Now, again, we have a nice selection, and for example, if I go to the counter at the Ingles at my store, you have your chicken. You have an Asian bar, you have a sub bar, you have pizza, you have sushi. You have your entrees, with again your baked chicken, your mashed potatoes, your um, mac and cheese, and those will be your main dishes. And they'll also have meatloaf, and they'll have lasagna. They'll have different stuff. They'll even now Friday is my favorite. They'll have the popcorn shrimp, which is just fantastic. I love shrimp. Okay, I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Okay, this is some real stuff. Okay, but bear with me. Okay, listen closely. So so I, I hope that gives you guys. I hope that gives you guys a feel of what the deli looks like in an Ingles market. No, well, at least for me. Now, if you go to another store besides mine or whatnot, they're probably going to have something a little bit different. But in reality, same company, same stores, or same stores, same company, just different locations. Probably going to have the same things. But again, I was mind blown with Publix. Now, again, let's go back to Publix because I got a plate of food from Publix and I got lemon pepper chicken. I don't get that at Ingles, okay? But basically, I had lemon pepper chicken, which, and again, they are the boned in chicken wings. I had that. I had the mashed potatoes, and I had the mac and cheese. Now, with that said, and I had a roll. I had a Hawaiian roll. That's what I normally get at Ingles. Now, with that said, keep this in mind, okay? So that's the same thing that you would get at Ingles, but the way that in my opinion, the way that the food was prepared was phenomenal, and honestly, I enjoyed it. I was flabbergasted of how delicious that the food was. Now again, the mashed potatoes were really creamy, and it had a garlicky flavor to it. Now again, I'm not trying to bash on my store or anybody that works at my store, or anybody that knows me in any way, shape, or form. I'm just saying, I'm trying to state my opinions of what I think. Yes, I know, and to anybody's concern, I'm not mad. Honestly, I'm in a great mood. I just want to make sure that I get this video out and my opinions out before I forget them, because I was about to. I took a shower, got my hair cut, I look sexy, and well, with that said, I was going to go to bed. But I really did want to talk about my experience again with. I wanted to talk about my experience with this Publix store that I go into, because it's phenomenal of how well they take care of it. So anyhow, let's go back to Publix. So again, that's what I got. The only difference was the lemon pepper chicken. The food was fantastic. It really wasn't that greasy. Well, mashed potatoes were a little greasy, but it really wasn't bad. It didn't mess up my stomach that bad. Little wet turds here and there. But again, normally if I go to Taco Bell, Wendy's, if I go to any fast food, or like the Applebee's I ate yesterday. Honestly, the Applebee's, it was fire, man. It was great. What, $37? But I gotta say, look, I have to say that it still makes me shit. Okay, I'm just straight up with you. Okay, going back to Publix. the food was way better tasting than my store, Ingles Markets. Flat out, flat out. I'm sorry, but flat out. It was fantastic and it was good. Now again, going into the Publix store when you're walking around, of course, every store is going to have a little bit different products. There's going to be a little bit more variety in Publix. There's going to be a different variety in Ingles, Walmart, you name it, Kroger, Food City, any other grocery store, Piggly Wiggly. I mean, I've never been into a Piggly Wiggly. That is one store that I do want to one day visit if they're even still open. I don't know. That's something I'm gonna have to figure out and search for, huh? But again, I gotta say that going into the Publix, the, I mean, just the deli section. They have, how, yeah, Ingles Markets has, where the deli is. They have a cooled chill. They have a They have a refrigerator. They have a cooled chiller. Where all the sandwiches and stuff are. Listen to this, okay? You tell me if this is going to be wild, okay? So, how about this, okay? So, you go to the same place. You go into Publix. I go into this Publix and I go into that same refrigeration section by the deli, okay? And they got a bakery now. Their donuts aren't the best. Their donuts aren't the best thing that I've tried. I love the Publix food. I love their food. I did. I really did. And I guess I'm gonna have to try I'm gonna have to try the fresh donuts. And if you guys want to see a video, let me know down below. But again, going into the Publix, just looking at that refrigerated section, you have different sandwiches. You have different pre-made 6-inch sandwiches. You have mac and cheese. And again, it's chilled, it's refrigerated, it needs to be warmed up. But what I'm saying is there's a lot more selection. There's a big vast selection of food to choose from in in that section alone. And I can only imagine the rest of the store, and not really including the aisles. But I just thought it was fascinating and insane and amazing of how just of how much just of the selection, and it just blows me away. And I have to say that I'm amazed and I'm impressed. I am impressed with my Publix store. And if anybody from Publix, reach out to me and we'll talk. But I have to say that your store where I am it's fantastic. It's wonderful inside. They have great customer service, and again, that's another big thing is customer service. Now my store is really bad at customer service, but you know I'm not going to say anything else. But I had to say that the food, uh, the the refrigerated pre-made food selection at Publix is just phenomenal, and it's such a better selection than my store. And it's I honestly I don't think it's fair. I don't think it's fair. You want to make more money? I have ideas. You want to know how to run a business? I probably can't run a business, but I sure as hell have ideas, and I've had ideas before. So I just wanted to rant and rave because I'm just in that mood. But that's really all I have for you guys in this video. I just wanted to give my thoughts on my Ingles store that I work at and the Publix, because the Publix that I go into, every time I go into it, it just blows my mind, and I can't process it. It's insane of how nice that store is. And I have to say to that store, great job, wonderful job. And again, if anybody knows me or works at the store, if anybody knows me, to the Ingles I work at, you guys need to work on it, because you know it's not right. It's not right. But I'm very impressed, and I had a very nice nice day I had. I was just blown away. So with that said, that's all I have for you guys in this video. I guess I need to relax and chill now. And I am. I'm gonna relax. I might record a couple more videos. That way we can play some games. I'm gonna be live streaming like crazy nights. So hopefully you guys will be ready for that. We'll see how. We'll see how. We will see how that works out. So, but anyhow, with that said, need to blow my nose. I got the tissue right here. We're all ready to go, man. So with that said, thank you guys so much for watching. Just blows my mind. If you guys have any questions, please feel free to comment down below. And if you guys want vlog videos like this, just again, like I say, comment down below any video suggestions you guys might have, any opinions you guys might have, any fan stuff you want to see, anything you guys might want me to taste test or try, anything you guys might want to see on the channel. I'm always willing to try new things. And again, I'm on my, uh, I'm on my, oh, I'm on vacation this week, so I mean, I get to really relax and get to enjoy myself. And so far, I have really enjoyed myself, and I'm impressed with myself and the way I got things going on. I'm blown away. But with that said, like I said, comment down below what you guys think and what you guys might want to see. Give me a like rating if you guys like me, like the channel, like all the cool stuff I do. You guys have been blowing me up. And to all my new subscribers and anybody new watching, um, and anybody that has been here for as long, let me know how long you guys have been around on the channel, and if um, thank you to all of you for the support and just the love that y'all share, and it blows me away. I truly am a loving and caring person, and it breaks my heart when people are disrespectful or rude to me, or any, just if I see it, and it's not right. We need to be, we as people need to be more kind to one another. So, but again, thank you all for sticking around, and if you guys are new, you guys like what you see, got thousands of videos. I got over 1,000. I got at least 2,000. I don't know. I know I have over 1,000 videos you guys can go back and check out. So lots of game stuff, fan stuff, anything in between. And I'm still working on trying new things. And we'll also see what the future holds, because you never know. So again, thank you guys so much for watching. And as always, I will see you guys in the... Excuse me. Wow. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Thank you guys so much for watching. Bye, guys.